What's going on? This is Master Ice 9886 coming at you for another exciting episode of American Truck Simulator. Today I'm going to be rolling in the Kenworth W900 Long. As you can see there on the side, I'm also using a realistic company mod. So today we're going to be taking a load for FedEx. We're just going to be doing just a nice small run that we have going up to Bakersfield. It's not too bad, it's just up the road and off there up in Bakersfield, so it's going to be a nice quick run that we have to do up to Plaster and Sun. So we're going to be getting ready on this transportation. I have the trailer already hooked up, and then we're going to make our way up the road. And based on the size of our truck, we're going to use our beacon lights as well, just to make our vehicle seen. Minor truck malfunction, not too bad. Gotta watch these corners pulling out of there. Left-hand turn here. Nice, steady. Make those turns nice and neatly. We got a second left we gotta take, so we'll be on this road. It's about a 3.5 hour drive, so it should be roughly 15-20 minutes in game, which won't be too bad. Should go good. We have about 3/4 of a tank, which is plenty enough fuel to actually make it up there. This is the size of our truck and trailer. It's not too long. I mean, it's a 53-foot trailer, but when you factor in the size of the truck, it gets up there in its size. It shouldn't take too long to get there. Yeah, the speed limit 65, so that means we have a 55 speed limit here in California. So we're going to have a lane merge up here. Just want to be ready for it. And I said we have almost 900 miles put on our truck, which isn't too bad. And then I know they announced recently that they're going to be releasing New Mexico for another DLC used in the game. That'll be the next expansion pack being released. So we need to slide over. One more lane. It should be a rather quick. Just stay on here until we hit Bakersfield, which should be roughly another, probably about 80 miles, so it's not too far off the road. Stay right here instead. Like I said, we have about 45,000 pounds here that we're taking, so that's roughly 20 tons. Like I said, it's 5 in the morning, so we're going to be hopefully getting out of the city before we hit any kind of rush hour. Do our best to get up there as quick as we can, because we do have a little bit of a tighter delivery window than we normally do. But if everything goes according to plan, we should be able to get there. I was thinking about doing a winter mod for like a snow mod, because the other day where I was at, we had 3 straight days where the temperature was in the 50s, and then out of nowhere we ended up getting a big snowfall of 8 to 10 inches in one night. So it was a rather interesting turn of events dealing with all that snow coming down. I thought about using that as a resemblance to sort of what we have. I know it wouldn't be really realistic having a gigantic snowfall in Los Angeles, but it would be pretty neat and interesting. Got our speed dropping down here. This engine's taking a big hit trying to get up this hill here. But we should be hitting the end of this hill. Yeah, we have our downgrade right here. So we're just going to have to keep mindful of that. Oh, no, we're not a runaway truck. That was another neat thing that they added for the expansion pack, was they had the runaway truck ramp here, which goes up that way into just a big dead end, pretty much, just nothing really. But luckily we haven't seen any cops this morning, so we should be fairly good. We're gonna have to slow down here because we're gonna have to get over one lane before we hit the end there. Probably should have kept a little bit of a better eye. But it was weird because I was going through Facebook, and I see all the friends that I have that are still in high school. They sit there and they'll all post, oh, no school tomorrow, wonderful day off. And I said, I'm a college student. I'm like, oh, I at least hope we can get a compressed schedule. Most times colleges don't, they don't cancel school unless there's several feet on the ground. And we're about to turn over the first 1,000 miles on the truck here. You can see right on the speedometer there. If we just turned over, right on the end of our trip here going into Bakersfield, we should be getting off up here. That's just a couple miles into town. Kind enough to let us get out. The last time we did a delivery with this truck, we did the oversized trailer mod, and that gave us quite a rough time trying to get into the drop-off site, so hopefully we should be able to get into it this time with a smaller trailer. Plus Bakersfield is a little bit of a bigger city, so they usually have more room to make these turns. And we have about 2 hours left before delivery, which should be plenty of time to get it in there. I always find it interesting how they add the music here as sort of like a get pumped music to get you to move quicker. Oh. Back up here real quick. Probably should have used my trailer brake as well for it. But we are here in Bakersfield. You just got to make a left the next light, and it should be up on the left. If you guys want to see a long delivery, or I can split into 2 episodes and just drop a like down below and a comment saying a longer delivery. So I try to keep the videos to a relatively decent size. I don't want them too long, but I don't want them too short either. Left up here. Got a school bus up here. And it looks like we're going to be turning onto a 2-lane road, so it should be a lot better for us to make that turn, because I believe it's on the left side we're going to. So it should make it a lot easier to make it in there. Yeah, it's on the left up here, but actually it looks like it's narrowed down. But we will definitely get it in there. There is no trying on this channel. All we do is we make sure everything gets done successfully. And that is plenty of room to make the turn. Pull up here, we'll see what they want us to do for this drop off. They want us to back it in there. We don't have much time really to do it, so we're gonna do a back it in there, you'd have to back it completely in. You can do it that way. We'll be able to do it. The drop off, I believe, is right in there, so we should be able to see if we can get a slight look at it from the outside. We can probably spin it around in here, pull it out, and then just back straight in. Would probably be our best route for this, because we're not going to have much room to do a complete pivot turn. So we'll get ourselves as close to this trailer as we can. Could have been a little closer. We'll just throw the turn here, and it's relatively a large yard, so we should be able to clear it just nicely. Right it short there and make it nice and long. I'm just gonna check and make sure we have plenty of room to do it, so that should be good. We'll throw it in reverse. It's just a matter of getting it over there nice and gently. Usually there would be a spotter to help spot the truck in. Just gonna straighten it out. But usually there's a spotter. Nice and gently. Straighten it up. And that should do it. A nice, beautiful delivery. Step outside, we're gonna lower the trailer, and we will deliver the trailer with perfection while being on time to make a nice small payday. Anyways, if you enjoy the video, be sure to hit the like button down below. You can subscribe for more comment in the bottom right hand corner, or you can click that red button down below. I will have another video hopefully uploaded for tomorrow, so if you like it, be sure to subscribe to see that video. Until next time, I will see you on our next episode.